I have both of these. Cool. I've got a lot of monsters to beat. 30 Potter's Son? Or no, 30 rare metals. I only have 13. Dang. I'm about to level up to Gold Seal. Nice. Which is what I need for this. A Golem Slayer? Target Golem Shade. That's so secret about our company. We wear the black helm to protect its secrets, blah, 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 blah. Anything else I can... A prototype booster. Ooh. Sounds important. Client last. Target Gold Bakura. Location unknown. Ah, yeah. Gold Bakura is just jumping everywhere. I'm going to... Ah, no, I don't have the Gold Seal. I was going to say, I'm going to go ahead and select this one in case I ever run into a Gold Bakura, because I run into them every now and then. A Bronze Bakura. Still don't have the right thing. And a Silver Bakura. Great. It's going to be fun trying to do those three. Don't have that. A Normal Bakura. I didn't realize there was a Normal Bakura. I already have these. Awesome. What else? What else? We're still going to do this one on screen, this Zelos one. And we still only have 2 of these, but I don't have the... I wasn't able to keep the cats going because of the Chapter 15 thing, so I wasn't able to get the Light Shroom Spores and the Princessia, however you pronounce it. But we'll definitely do these last 2 exclamation point ones and this Zelos one on screen, so don't worry about that. Kind of upset that there are no more elite monsters. I was hoping to get at least 2 or 3 more. Oh well. It was fun fighting the 24 that we did fight, so... Maybe there will be some that are added on for post-game, and if there are, we'll do them on screen.
The usual on-the-street interviews? Catalyst! Come out, wherever you are!
But anyways, yeah, if there are more in the post-game, we'll do all of them on screen. Jiao is an excellent clan leader. He is courageous, sincere, and kind. Yes, Jiao is alive! There's a full spectrum of different types of people in the Qatar clan, but everyone respects that man. Jiao is alive! Yes, I must talk to him. The clan leader of the Qatarals really loves his only daughter. She is the apple of his eye. It's an interesting contrast since he's so serious usually.
What? Jiao has a daughter?
Is his daughter Elise?
To warrant further investigation.
Is Elise his daughter? No, that wouldn't make sense because he said he killed Elise's. He has a daughter. In our dimension, his daughter died. Then he killed Elise's parents, saw Elise, reminded him of his own daughter, and that's why he always kept a close eye on her. And he is apparently at the mansion. Sherrilton is in, Rashigal, not Azul. So why would Jiao be here in the mansion? Bleh. There's only one way to find out. Let's see what's going on.
You made it, Ellie. I was just sick with worry after you said you'd be late.
I chanced to run into Miss Elise outside of town, so we decided to travel back here together. If you don't mind my asking, why did you invite the young miss here today?
Oh, I don't mind you asking at all. Ellie's father is coming home. It's been ages since they've seen each other.
I beg your pardon?
Father? That's right. We got word he's finally getting a break from the job he was assigned to. We really get to see Father? Of course, you silly. Isn't that why you rushed over here in the first place?
Elise!
Ah!
My little princess! I'm so happy you came out to see me!
Father?
Yes, what's the matter? Has it been so long that you've forgotten what your old man looks like?
Chief, please settle down. Miss Elise seems upset.
Please put me down, okay? Elise isn't a little baby, you know.
Ah, forgive me. I was just so happy to see you.
Sometimes Elise is so cute that you just want to pick her up and squeeze her.
And I couldn't be a prouder dad. There's nothing I wouldn't do to protect her. Anyone who dares to court her will go up against the highest standards.
We know she's your sun, your moon, and your stars. You've said it so many times, I hear it in my sleep.
Jurgen, you do realize you're the biggest oaf in the Kataral clan, right?
Precisely why you picked me to be your right-hand man, Chief.
Oh, guess your old pop owes you an apology, child. I got so tied up with work that I completely forgot to bring back souvenirs. But I shall make it up to you. Ask for anything you want, and it's yours.
Anything? In the whole wide world? I can't think of anything.
As for his giant hammer of death. Also, I was wrong. Apparently, Jiao was Elise's dad. I thought in Xillia 1 he said that her parents were murdered, and I don't think he said that he was the one that murdered them, or we figured out that they were murdered. Either he told us or we figured it out, and it was heavily implied that Jiao was the murderer. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know, but apparently Jiao was her dad. I never made that connection. I thought that he killed her parents and felt really bad about it, but I guess I was wrong. Oh well. A certain stuffed animal might be nice. Maybe a nice accessory or something? I don't know which one to click. Does it really matter? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny. I'm going to press L1 and R1 at the same time and just see what we get. I think I've done this before when I didn't know what to pick, but I'm doing it again. L1 it is. Yes, Elise points.
Oh, that's it! A Bunnykins!
Hmm?
It's for a friend of mine. Well, you've heard of Bunnykins, right?
Of course. Everyone with kids has heard of that toy. But those...
Lady Drissel, would you mind if we were to rest for a bit before the briefing?
Oh, of course. You both must be exhausted from your journey. Please, make yourselves at home.
If only we had the time. Monster poaching is on the rise again in the Sapstrath Deepwood. The bastards seem to be after pelts this time.
Those poachers have apparently been slipping through the Catarl clan's defenses. We need better strategies for catching them.
I've directed the Merchants Coalition to boycott the purchase or sale of poached goods, but...
Banning them just boosts their value on the black market, and the poachers aren't getting any less greedy.
But we'll talk later, right, Elise?
Everyone, please do try to rest up as much as possible. Tonight's the big reunion party. I just can't believe Jiao is my father. I know fractured dimensions are all funky, but can that really be true?
Yes. In this dimension, at least.
Then I guess we had better find out more about Jiao.
And quickly. Things will be complicated when the Elise of this dimension arrives.
What do you mean, in this dimension? If it's in this dimension, it must be true in the other dimension. Because even if Jiao, in this dimension, were to get with Elise's mother of, the Prime Dimension, like, let's say that in the Prime Dimension, Elise's father and mother, her father is not Jiao. Her mother is, like, Subject A, her dad is Subject B. You know, they get together, they have Elise. Elise is born. Then, in this fractured dimension, Jiao gets with Subject A instead of Subject B. So... instead of Elise's father, Jiao is the one who gets with Elise's mother, and they have a kid. Without the DNA from Subject B, Elise's Prime Dimension father, Elise would not be created from Jiao and Subject A. And I'm pretty sure that's not how genetics work. Jiao wouldn't have the exact same genetics to give birth to Elise exactly as she is in this world as in the Prime Dimension. So there would definitely have to be... they might have the same name, maybe even the same hair color, but there would have to be some kind of fundamental differences, unless Elise looks exactly like her mother, and no matter who her father was, she would still look and sound the same and everything, which is very unlikely. So I think if Jiao is the father in this dimension, he must be the father in the other dimension as well. I'm pretty sure that's how genes work. I guess it could be possible, it would just be incredibly unlikely.
The big man is Elise's father? Don't know how I feel about that.
But it seems quite clear that he cares very deeply for her.
I don't think the me of this world knows the truth about who Jiao is and what he did to my real mother and father.
Oh, right, duh. Jiao could have just lied to baby Elise. That would make sense, yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, he could have just taken baby Elise after murdering the parents and then faked being her father. That makes more sense. Why didn't... I'm so stupid sometimes. Ignore my theories. Sometimes we're better off not knowing the truth. So what's this Jiao guy like anyway? It's true. Sometimes we're better off not knowing the truth. In all honesty, sometimes it's better not to know. But I'm the kind of person who, no matter how bad it is, I want to know. But, for all intents and purposes, sometimes you're better off not knowing. But as my personal preference of knowing everything, especially something that concerns me, even if it's better for me not to know, I'm going to pick R1 because I just really like to know.
Jiao used to be one of Gaius's subordinates. He was a great man, who also served as chief of the Kitaro clan.
But he also killed Elise's mom and dad.
What?
I knew that we learned that in Xillia 1, or it was heavily alluded to. I was afraid that I was just making stuff up without meaning to.
Nevertheless, Jiao died, protecting Elise. Whatever his past and his motivations were, that fact is also true. For now, let us do what we can to resolve this situation. There will be plenty of time to reflect upon it later.
You're right. Thank you for helping me through. You too, Luger.
Sorry to get all mushy on you.
No need to apologize. For we adults, to be relied upon by others is a badge of honor.
A badge of honor? That sounds kind of cool.
Doesn't it? It means you can rely on us for anything.
That's nice to know.
Anything, huh? How about we start with a nice neck rub?
Wow. Wow, Tipo, immediately trying to abuse our friendliness. Not cool. Not cool. Let's go talk with Jiao.
How could you do this to me, Jurgen?
Chief, please, let me explain.
What's going on?
I caught Jurgen sending our defense strategies to someone over his GHS. Don't tell me you're on the take from those poachers, are you?
Well, Jurgen wouldn't.
He's our buddy.
Jurgen, put me in touch with whoever got those plans. If he's not a poacher, you've got nothing to worry about, right?
I'm so sorry, Chief. You have to forgive me.
Jurgen?
You're really a fink?
But why?
It's because of my wife. Hyla's condition just keeps getting worse. I needed the money so I'd be able to buy her the right medicine.
Why didn't you just ask for my help?
I would have, but the medicine she needs can only be made from protected monsters. That's why I betrayed you, but it's no excuse. Betrayal must be repaid in blood, no exceptions. I know the rules of the Kitaro clan.
So you're ready to accept your punishment. Let it at least be by my hand.
No, wait! It's not his fault. Jurgen was only trying to save his wife.
Out of my way.
Jiao, Father, you're the chief, right? So you can bend the rules however you want.
That is not how being chief works. Just ask Gaius. He's not chief, he's king, but it's the same kind of position of power.
No, Elise. If anything, it's my responsibility as chief to honor the rules.
But what if it was me who got sick? Didn't you say you'd do anything to protect me? Are your rules more important than I am?
Jurgen, take me to where you meet these poachers of yours. Understand?
Chief?
It's all right, don't worry. I just want to talk with them. I'll tell them that we will only allow the poaching of animals for Isla's medicine.
Thank you, Chief. I can never repay you for this.
Thank Elise for this, not me.
Lady Elise, thank you so much.
I'm just happy things turned out okay.
They're in the Sapstrath Deepwood, right?
Yes, that's right. I'll lead you to them.
I'm sorry you had to witness all of this. I hope that you'll keep it to yourself.
What?
It's Jiao!
We've found our divergence catalyst. We'll need to follow them. To the Sapstrath Deepwood, then.